So far in our journey through the living tabernacle, we have discovered something remarkable. The tabernacle is woven. Its coverings are joined together as one. Every thread seems intentional. Every color speaks. Every detail invites observation. But now, the scene changes. Scripture moves from soft fabric to something solid, something that stands. Welcome to episode 5 of Remembering Who You Are series. Let's begin. Exodus 26 verse 15. And thou shalt make boards for the tabernacle of shittim wood standing up. At first glance, this sounds like construction. Wooden boards, standing upright, necessary for supporting the structure. But remember our question. If the tabernacle is revealing the architecture of the living temple, what do these boards represent? Why boards? Imagine trying to build a sanctuary with only curtains. It would collapse. Beautiful, but unstable. Truth is similar. Beautiful ideas alone cannot sustain a life. A sanctuary needs structure. Human life also needs structure. It needs values, convictions, integrity, faithfulness. Without these, everything eventually falls. Now let's look at standing upright. Notice the wording. The boards are not lying down. They are standing. Throughout scripture, standing often symbolizes steadfastness. Paul writes, "Stand therefore," after describing the armor of God. The righteous person in the Psalms is established, rooted, and unmoved. Standing becomes a picture of stability. The sanctuary stands because its structure stands. Next, wood. The boards are made of wood. Throughout scripture, wood frequently appears in connection with living things, trees, branches, vineyards, staffs, and even the cross. Unlike stone, wood once lived. It grew. It endured seasons. It bore fruit. Perhaps this reminds us that the living temple is not built from lifeless material. It is formed through lives that continue to grow. Growth gives strength. Next, why acacia wood? The text identifies the material as acacia, often translated shittim wood. Acacia is known for its remarkable durability. It survives harsh desert environments. It resists decay. Even in difficult conditions, it endures. Whether or not the original audience emphasized those physical properties symbolically, the image naturally lends itself to reflection. A life rooted in truth is not one that never faces hardship. It is one that remains faithful through hardship. Next, character holds everything together. Think about this. Knowledge can impress people. Talent can attract people. Success can inspire people. But character sustains everything. Character is what remains when circumstances change. The boards teach us that a sanctuary cannot be held together by appearance alone. It must have something solid beneath the surface. Now let's look at standing together. Notice something beautiful. One board does not become the tabernacle. Many boards standing together form one sanctuary. Again, the pattern returns. One humanity, many expressions. One body, many members. Strength comes through shared purpose, not isolated greatness. Let's look at our inner architecture. Think about your own life. What allows you to remain standing when disappointment comes? When relationships become difficult? When uncertainty arrives? What supports you? Your circumstances or your convictions? The boards remind us that our deepest structure cannot depend on changing conditions. It must be rooted in enduring truth. Next, let's look at Jesus and the wise builder. Jesus tells the story of two builders. One builds upon sand, the other upon rock. The storms come to both. The difference is not the storm. The difference is the foundation. The tabernacle teaches a similar principle. Before beauty, there must be stability. Before influence, there must be integrity. Now let's look at the living temple. If humanity is the dwelling place of God, then our lives must be able to carry that calling. The sanctuary cannot stand on inspiration alone. It stands upon lives that are strengthened by truth, lives that continue growing, lives that remain faithful, and lives that stand. Bringing it home. Every day, life asks us a quiet question. What are you building with? Temporary opinions or lasting convictions? Emotions that change with every circumstance or truth that remains? Every choice becomes another board placed into the living sanctuary. Every act of integrity strengthens the structure. Every act of love reinforces the temple. As we bring the episode to an end, the tabernacle could not stand with curtains alone. It needed something that remained upright. Perhaps the same is true of us. Beautiful ideas inspire us, but faithful character sustains us. Next time, we'll examine one of the smallest details in Exodus 26 and discover that even the silver sockets beneath the boards may reveal something essential. Because before the sanctuary could stand, its foundation had to rest upon something greater than itself. The boards don't stand directly on the ground. They stand in silver sockets. That detail is extraordinary. The structure isn't resting on the earth. It rests on a prepared foundation. Whether one reads the symbolism as redemption, covenant, truth, or another recurring biblical theme, it invites a deeper question. What is the foundation beneath the living temple? The question deserves an entire episode of its own, because foundations determine everything that stands above them. I will see you in the next episode. Enjoy the rest of your day.